All right. So I was and I'm going to be rambling a little bit. I was watching the Summer Games Fest. This is a stream from Connor Eats Pants. And basically what I want to talk about is this announcement for Blumhouse Games. This is really, really cool. Blumhouse, if you don't know, has made horror movies for at least a decade or two now, probably a little longer. They don't make the best horror movies, but they make like cult classics and little niche things that people tend to like to some degree, and it's surprisingly lucrative for them because they don't put a lot of money in up front, and they make a lot of money coming out. Not a lot, not Avengers money, but they don't need to make Avengers money. Anyway, that's cool. They're doing the same thing in video games as what they've been doing in movies for decades. They're finding small independent creators in the medium and bankrolling their really, really weird but really, really cool and funky ideas. There was like a teaser for this farming simulator looking game. I think this is it. Maybe like this, yeah, right?
But are these
like
different games?
This looks really, really good. It looks just like an independent game. It probably has a dev team of no more than 5 to 10 people. Really, really cool. Looks awesome. It's probably going to be some murder mystery thing with, yeah, like there's farming stuff down there. This looks like a farm sim to some degree with horror elements put into it. That's really, really cool. Now, here's what worried me. We're going to jump ahead just a little bit. Oh, Cronenberg games? Oh, that's fucking sick. Anyway, like this is cool. Like this is really cool. But there's something they said in their presentation. They both talk about the model. I'm a little bit worried about something she said, not her fault. It's just the wording
tell us a bit about,
and how she phrased it made me think
what can you
about
tell
this
us about kind
whole
of the
topic.
overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just
Real
saw
quick.
from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror
80%
game
of them
for
suck.
everyone. So maybe you're a
Color
fan
commentary
of
from the streamer, Connor Eats Pants. He's been carrying Ludwig's back since 2018, 2019. Go sub that dude, help him pay his rent. But again, like she's talking about how Blumhouse doesn't really have mass appeal. It has more niche appeal. That horror subjective is what it is.
Or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore. And our independent development partners, they feel the same and they're just as excited.
Independent development partners. Okay. This is not a bad model. I think it works really well. I think as long as they treat their independent development partners well and pay them for what is due to them, it is what it is. My worry and why I'm mentioning all of this, Blumhouse makes Hollywood movies. Should they be considered a AAA game studio? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. I'm worried about Activision doing this in 5 years. So I guess just this is a trend in video gaming right now. Donkey just came out with Animal Well, which was a one-person development team to a smashing success. Part of that's just the brand recognition of Donkey, but that's fine. That's fine. Like, Animal Well is a great game. But yeah, there's this trend in gaming right now, and I'm just worried that the trend will catch with the greedy corporate AAA development teams. Again, not to like badmouth anybody in particular that hasn't already been badmouthed ad nauseum by the industry. But yeah, just like what happens if an Ubisoft or an EA or an Activision, not the development teams, they're fine, but like the people above them start taking on this trend. And I'm really worried that what we've seen in the games industry for the last 10 to 15 years will start to creep in with indie developers. Like, I do not want what happened to Mojang to happen to Team Cherry. They made Hollow Knight. Like, that would be terrible. So yeah, is what it is. Thank you for watching. Go subscribe on Twitch to Connor Eats Pants. Go subscribe on YouTube to Connor Eats Pants Live.